Riyad As-Salihin, The Gardens of the Righteous, by Imam Nawawi, produced by Respect Graduate School. Chapter 4, Quranic Verses. Truthfulness. O you who believe, keep from disobedience to Allah and reverence for Him and piety, and keep the company of the truthful, those who are also faithful to their covenant with Allah. Surah At-Tawbah, Chapter 9, Verse 119. Surely all men and women who submit to Allah, whose submission is attested by their words and deeds, and all truly believing men and truly believing women, and all devoutly obedient men and devoutly obedient women, and all men and women honest and truthful in their speech, and true to their words in their actions, and all men and women who persevere in obedience to Allah through all adversity, and all men and women humble in mind and heart before Allah, and all men and women who give in alms and in Allah's cause, and all men and women who fast as an obligatory or commended act of devotion, and all men and women who guard their chastity and avoid exposing their private parts, and all men and women who remember and mention Allah much. For them all, Allah has prepared forgiveness to bring unforeseen blessings and a tremendous reward. Surah Al-Ahzab, Chapter 33, Verse 35. Yet what true believers are expected to do in response to any divine order is to render obedience and a proper word. So, if they were true to Allah when the command has been resolved, and it calls them to do what their pledge to Allah requires of them, it would certainly be good for them. Surah Muhammad, Chapter 47, Verse 21. Hadith number 30, narrated in Sahih al-Bukhari, Jihad, 112. Sahih Muslim Jihad, 20. Abu Ibrahim Abdullah ibn Abi Awfa, may Allah be pleased with him, reported that on one of the days when he came face to face with the enemy, the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, waited until the sun had declined, and then stood up and said, O people, do not be too eager to meet the enemy, and ask Allah for well-being. When you do meet them, be steadfast. Know that paradise lies under the shadow of the swords. The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, O Allah, sender down of the book, and mover of the clouds, and vanquisher of the companies, defeat them and help us against them. Hadith number 31, narrated in Sahih al-Bukhari, Adab, 69. Sahih Muslim, Bir, 103. Ibn Mas'ud, may Allah be pleased with him, reported that the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, Truthfulness leads to piety, and piety leads to paradise. A man should be truthful until he is written down as truthful in the sight of Allah. Lying leads to deviance, and deviance leads to hell. A person lies to the point that he is written down as a liar in the sight of Allah. Hadith number 32, narrated in Sunan at-Tirmidhi, Qiyamah, 60. Abu Muhammad al-Hasan ibn Ali ibn Abi Talib, may Allah be pleased with him, said, I memorized from the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him. Abandon anything that gives you doubt for what gives you no doubt. Truthfulness is peace of mind and lying is doubt. Hadith number 33, narrated in Sahih Muslim Imara, 157. Sa'al ibn Hunayf, may Allah be pleased with him, who was at Badr, reported that the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, If someone asks Allah the Almighty for martyrdom with true sincerity, Allah will raise him to the level of the martyrs, even if he dies in his bed. Hadith number 34, narrated in Sahih al-Bukhari, Humus 8. Sahih Muslim Jihad, 32. Abu Huraira, may Allah be pleased with him, reported that the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, said, One of the prophets went on an expedition and said to his people, "A man who has contracted a marriage with a woman and wants to consummate it, but has not yet done so, should not go with me. Nor should anyone who has built a house and not yet raised its roof, nor anyone who has bought some sheep or pregnant she-camels and is waiting for them to give birth." So he went on the expedition and approached the town at the time of the Asr prayer, or about that time. He said to the son, "You are under command, and I am under command. O Allah, hold it back for us." And it was held back until Allah gave him victory. He gathered the booty, and it, that is the fire, came to consume it, but it did not consume it. He said, "Some of you have stolen from the booty. A man from every tribe should come and give allegiance." One man's hand stuck to his hand, and he said, "The theft is among you. Your tribe should give me allegiance." The hands of 2 or 3 men stuck to his hand, and he said, "The theft is among you." So they brought a head made of gold, looking like the head of a cow, and put it down, and the fire came and consumed it. Booty was not lawful for anyone before us. Then Allah made booty lawful for us. Allah saw our weakness and incapacity, and so He made it lawful for us.